Today, we're diving into an overview of clinical orthotics with a special focus on ankle foot orthoses, or AFOs. This guide is designed to take you through the essential principles behind these devices, the different classifications you need to know, and the latest methods in fabrication. We'll also cover effective patient management protocols to ensure the best outcomes. Understanding these elements is crucial for anyone working in this field. Let's focus on the clinical foundations that are essential for effective lower limb bracing. It's important to understand both the biomechanical mechanisms involved and the underlying pathology that necessitates bracing. This knowledge helps us tailor the braces to support proper movement and address specific medical conditions, improving patient outcomes. Here, we focus on the core biomechanical functions that are crucial for effective movement. First, gait clearance and stability are controlled by managing ankle movement in both the sagittal and coronal planes during the swing phase. This eliminates foot drop and minimizes the risk of tripping, while also promoting a proper heel strike and stabilizing the limb during single leg stance. This stabilization reduces overall energy expenditure, making walking more efficient. Next, alignment and tone control are key to restoring proper foot-ankle alignment. This optimizes the ground reaction force vectors across the knee and hip, enhancing overall joint function. Additionally, it helps inhibit abnormal muscle tone and spasticity, which can prevent or delay fixed joint contractures, supporting better long-term mobility and joint health. Here we have the primary clinical indications for this intervention. First, in cases of post-stroke and hemiplegia, it restores dorsiflexion during the swing phase and compensates for calf spasticity, which is crucial for improving walking ability. For patients with multiple sclerosis and ALS, it helps reduce high gait fatigue and prevents tripping caused by progressive foot drop. Moving on to cerebral palsy, this approach provides dynamic alignment, controls equinus gait, and importantly, preserves structural flexibility to support better movement. Lastly, for peripheral nerve damage, it manages peroneal nerve palsy and addresses neuromuscular weakness to enhance overall function. Each of these points highlights how this treatment targets specific challenges related to different neurological conditions. Here, we're focusing on the classification and types of orthotic designs. It's important to understand different categories, such as rigid, articulated, flexible, and energy-storing orthoses. Each type serves a specific purpose and is tailored to meet individual patient mobility needs. For example, rigid orthoses provide maximum support, while flexible ones allow for more movement. Articulated designs offer controlled joint motion, and energy-storing types help enhance the patient's natural movement. Understanding these distinctions is crucial for selecting the right orthotic device. Here we have a comparison of the major types of ankle foot orthoses, or AFOs. Starting with the solid ankle AFO, it features a rigid shell that completely immobilizes the ankle joint. This makes it best suited for patients with severe spasticity or major instability. However, the trade-off is that it restricts the natural heel-to-toe motion during walking. Next is the hinged or articulated AFO, which includes a built-in ankle joint pivot mechanism. This design is ideal for those with moderate weakness who still have some active control. The downside is that it adds extra weight to the brace and can increase shoe bulk, which may affect comfort. Then we have the posterior leaf spring AFO, characterized by a flexible rear plastic strut. It's typically used for mild isolated foot drop, such as from nerve palsy, but it offers minimal support in the coronal or lateral planes, which is a limitation to consider. Finally, the carbon fiber dynamic AFO is ultra lightweight and provides energy return with each step. It's perfect for active individuals who need to walk long distances. The trade-off here is at higher cost and the fact that its contour is non-adjustable. Each type serves different needs, so understanding these features helps to choose the best option for each patient's specific condition. Here, we're looking at modern 3D printing and technology that is transforming orthotic design. Instead of using traditional plaster casting, which can be time-consuming and less precise, we now use digital scanning combined with contactless 3D optical scanning. This approach ensures an exact anatomical fit, capturing every contour accurately. Additionally, advances in additive manufacturing materials, such as PA11 nylon and TPU polymers, enable us to customize the lattice structure of the orthotics. This means we can provide targeted stiffness where support is needed and maintain flexibility where movement is essential, resulting in both comfort and functionality. Let's focus on the clinical impact and fall risk associated with timely AFO prescription. Research shows a 64% reduction in trip and fall frequency/emphasis among post-stroke and neuromuscular patient groups when AFOs are prescribed promptly. This is a significant improvement that enhances patient safety. Additionally, there's a 22% average increase in self-selected gait speed, which means patients can walk faster with much less effort, as indicated by a substantially lower oxygen cost during ambulation. These evidence-based outcomes highlight the real-world benefits of timely intervention with AFOs. Let's walk through the acclimatization timeline for successful wear, starting with days 1 through 3. You begin with initial wear by putting the device on for 1 to 2 hours daily, indoors only. It's important to perform visual skin checks right after removing it to ensure there are no issues. Moving into week 1, the goal is building tolerance, gradually expanding wear time to 4 to 6 hours per day while transitioning into routine indoor activities. By week 2, you should be wearing the device fully for 8 or more hours daily, including during active outdoor ambulation. Finally, from week 4 onward, a follow-up review with your orthotist is essential to assess the fit, straps, and trim lines to ensure everything is comfortable and functioning well. When it comes to footwear and daily maintenance, choosing a deep toe box and removable insoles is crucial. This design is essential because it accommodates the brace volume without compressing your toes, ensuring comfort throughout the day. Wearing seamless tall socks is equally important. Always opt for a tall cotton sock beneath the brace to absorb sweat and reduce friction, preventing skin irritation. For daily shell hygiene, clean the plastic surfaces with mild, warm soapy water and let them air dry away from any heat source to maintain the material's integrity. Lastly, avoid any self-adjustments. Never trim the plastic or add padding on your own. If adjustments are needed, always consult your orthotist to ensure safety and effectiveness. Let's talk about skin health and safety protocols, which are crucial for preventing complications. First, a normal flush is when you see mild skin redness over pressure areas, and this redness should completely fade within 15 to 20 minutes after removing the device. However, if you notice redness that persists beyond 20 minutes, or if there are blisters or any signs of skin breakdown, this is a red flag alert. It means the pressure points need immediate orthotic adjustment to prevent further damage. Additionally, for high-risk patients like those with diabetes or neuropathy, we follow a more stringent protocol. These patients should have twice-daily visual inspections because they often have reduced sensory feedback and may not feel pain from developing skin issues. This vigilance is key to ensuring their skin stays healthy and safe. Now, I'd like to open the floor for any questions or discussion you might have. Your commitment to patient mobility and orthotic excellence is truly appreciated, and it's been a privilege to share this with you. Thank you for being part of the clinical rehabilitation and orthotics practice conversation.